Hi, Leather Rokk here. Welcome to my channel. And this is Tabby Boy. Mwah. Well, what do you think of my makeup? I know it's been a while since I did a makeup tutorial, and everybody can't just wake up beautiful like Tabby Boy here. If you want to see how I did this makeup, stay tuned. Okay, I'll put you down now. So, today I did makeup job using the ColourPop palette called It's My Pleasure. I've shown this to you before. This is the original one that I had that I broke, that smashed in a million pieces, and ColourPop is a really great company and they did replace it, but I fixed the crumbled makeup and I put alcohol on it and I sterilized it and I put everything back in the palette. And if you look closely, you'll see that the very center tin is missing in it because, like I said, this is not the one that they sent me as a replacement, and I'm going to use up this one because I don't believe in wasting things. So this look here is a very easy look, I think, and I will show you how I did it. Oh, it's hot in here. I turned the fan off, even though it at least helped to blot out some of the noise from my ghetto neighbors. It is now 5:17 in the morning. The sun is starting to come up. The birds are chirping, and I hope the people don't get noisy again. Here is my trusty coconut oil that I use to take things off. Let me close my door again so that I don't bother my roommates. Okay, got tissue, got my coconut oil, and I'm using a powder foundation right now, so I hope I don't screw this up. See, now that it's hot, this coconut oil is totally liquefied. You know, I don't know that I've ever done this with a powder makeup before. I hope this oil doesn't screw that up. Tonight has been so hectic. This is actually my fourth separate filming. I have two pieces of what I think is unusable footage, then one completed video I did before this. I really liked the makeup job a lot, so I thought, why not film the tutorial for this? Even though this means that it's going to be so late for me to get to bed. My first step in doing this, oh, here, I don't want to lose that lipstick. My first step is and I hope there's no mirror, I hope there's no magnet in that, because that's right over where the hard drive is. This is the coating that I put on my eyes to prep for the eyeshadow. This is from ColorMates. It's their compact makeup, and it's in the shade Light. And I am going to prep my lid with this. This is really a great surface for allowing your eye makeup to adhere. And put that on my eye, and then I'm going to apply some of this. This powder makeup is the Aziza Powder Compact. It's supposed to be cream to powder foundation, but it really is only powder. I put this on instead of a cream foundation today because I actually did my eyebrows before I did my foundation, and I never do that. I always do my foundation first. but I did my eyebrows earlier because that was really the only makeup I had. If I don't have my eyebrows on, I think that's like the most important makeup that I apply, I believe, is my eyebrows. So I did that, and then I realized, you know what, I need to put foundation on, but if you use a cream or liquid foundation, it's almost impossible to keep from smearing the eyebrow makeup. So it's easier to just use a powder foundation. And this wasn't even what came with the foundation. This actually, it came with a flocked puff that I'm sure I washed and is wherever it is. So now that we did that, I'm going to start with the eyeshadows. Which brush? Alright. This is a brush I'm going to dip into a color called Do or Dough. It's pretty sparkly purple on top. And I'm going to concentrate in the crease. I'm going to leave a little bit of lid space left. And, oh, and this brush, by the way, is a Vivace brush. I got it at the 99-cent store. It's a kind of brush that both deposits and blends color, and it's a really nice shape. It's very practical. Now, this brush is for the next color I'm going to use. It's called Kitten Fish. It's a very pale matte lavender. And I'm using another Vivace brush. And as you can see, this brush is shaped a bit different than the previous brush. This brush has more of an angled tip as opposed to this one being more rounded. Other than that, they're very similar, and they pretty much do the same thing. They both deposit and blend color. And this I'm just putting on the lid itself. And I'm mostly patting. Now, instead of using a black eyeliner for my wing, I'm using a purple eyeliner. This is pretty special. I got this, did I get this from Wish.com or did I get this from GearBest? I think I got this from Wish.com. This is it's a waterproof combination eyeliner and lip liner. It can be used for both. It doesn't have a color name on it, but it says color 18. The colors were identified by number instead of name. I'm going to do the under eye first, under eyeliner. This is only like the third time I've used this pencil. I really like the color a lot. It looks like it was made to go with this palette. Now I'm going to carefully line my upper lash line. Now here is the mascara that I used. Oh, I hope I have this out. Oh, yes. My mascara. This is one of my brand new cat head mascaras that I got. The company that made this is called Manchu. M-A-N-S-H-I-U. This is, I'm pretty sure it's made in China. That company, Wish.com, that I order so much from, a lot of the merchandise is from Asia. That's why the prices are so low. So far, if there are any new Chinese tariffs, they haven't affected the makeup prices. So, what do you think of the brush on this? When I ordered these, I thought that I got all different formulas, but maybe they're all the same. I really don't know. I'm not going to apply this too heavily because I really don't want this to smear on my eyelids. That especially happens on my lower lash line, and it makes wearing colored eyeliners kind of problematic because when the black mascara comes off on them, it can totally obliterate the colored liner, and then that's why it's a lot of times more practical just to wear black eyeliner and be done with it. And usually for the upper lid, black eyeliner is the most practical. But for lower lids, I do like to play with colored eyeliners. I think that's enough. Not a lot, but it's enough. Oh, Tabby Boy's coming back. My kitty's back. My sweet kitty's back. Look at my kitty's back. My kitty's back. Oh, look, I'm supposed to be showing people how to do makeup, and I gotta pick up my kitty and get germs on my hands again because I love my kitty so much. Oh, yeah, and that expression on your face, you just can't wait for me to put you down. Oh, yes, you want to eat your num-nums? Okay, go eat your num-nums. There you go. So, and of course that means I gotta clean my hands off. And that's where the antibacterial wet wipes come in. But guess what? The seal was broken and they're all dried out, which means they're useless. So that's when your isopropyl rubbing alcohol comes in, and this is 90%. So this will kill any kitty germs from the hands. And now I can proceed with the rest of the makeup. This was the blush palette that I used. This is the B&H Cosmetics Special Occasion 39 Power Eyeshadow and Blush Palette. And you get a lot of options here, as you can see. I don't use these eyeshadow colors too much because they're mostly neutral, even though I love that they have some whites. But the blushes are really great to have the assortment. And I chose this obviously purple shade. And I'm not going to reapply it to my cheeks because I already did it, but I just did a slash here and a slash here, and I hardly blended. For my highlighter, I used the B&H Cosmetics Blacklight Highlight Palette. As you can see, I'm really working through it a lot, and I have a backup already. So, and which color? Whoops. I got highlighter on my boob. Not where I'd intended. So what color did I use? Okay, I used the blue shade, and it's called Queen, but they spell it Kween, which I think is really stupid. I don't think there's anything cutesy about deliberately misspelling words. I just patted it, did a stripe like this, a little bit like this, a little bit like this. Now, if you want to, you can do the collarbone too, but I don't feel like getting makeup on my clothes. Oh, that's a good save. That is a good save. And I want to show you the lipstick I'm wearing. I really like this a lot. This is from B&H Cosmetics. This is their Color Lock line. And this color is called Passionate. And it's the brightest purple I have out of this line. And I think I have enough. It's quite matte. It feels kind of heavy on the mouth, but doesn't feel greasy, if that makes any sense. Tabby Boy's leaving again. But This color will stay on for hours. If I was on my way to a club, I could put this on and the color will stay through dancing. It won't stay through eating fried chicken though. If you're eating something greasy, it'll smear all over your face. And it's not totally dry to the touch. If I was drinking out of a coffee cup, it would come back on the cup. Like, I'll show you. It does come off, unfortunately. So don't think that you can rub up against somebody's collar and not leave a stain. This stuff is not indelible. That said, if you want to remove it, it's best to use the same kind of oil like you would use to take your eye makeup off. Let me see if this eye matches. Do you think the eyes match? Well, okay, I'm going to take my hair down. See, I'm kind of lazy. I didn't do my nails first. You know what? I thought about it, but then I'd have to wait for them to dry, and I just didn't feel like going through it. My hair has still got the beachy waves from the swim I had yesterday. It's got fresh, dried in ocean water because I didn't wash the ocean water out. What do you think? If it doesn't look like I did enough mascara, I could add a little bit more to it. Do you think I need more mascara? You know what? I'll put a little bit more on. I gotta really be careful about doing it on the lower lashes though, because I really don't want to affect the colored eyeliner. You know, these colored eyeliners, now that I know I like this formula, I'm sure I'm going to be getting them in more colors. I just made another wish.com order. I ordered 2 SPF 90 sunblocks that supposedly I'm not going to get till the middle of July. I hope they get here soon because there's another concert I'm going to be going to that starts at 1 p.m. and I really don't want to get sun on me. So what do you think of the makeup job? Do you like it? Okay, if you got any value out of this, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you like me and my content, I'd love to have you subscribe. I make 3 new videos a week and there's sure to be something to entertain you or teach you, possibly piss you off too, depending on things. But hopefully you'll like what you see. Till then, I'll talk to you later. Bye.